Chaos as fighting breaks out on the streets of Khartoum, civilians running for their lives. Unverified video shows others taking cover at the airport. On the tarmac, airplanes burn. In the sky, fighter jets carry out devastating airstrikes. The headquarters of the Sudanese armed forces now just a shell. The country torn apart in a power struggle between the paramilitary group known as the Rapid Support Force and Sudan's army. The capital has been plunged into darkness, civilians searching for information.
The electricity is out, no internet is barely working, and they're all kind of just staying away from windows and things because of stray gunshots.
It has been very stressful and very frightening.
Hamid Halafala sheltered with his family in his home as shrapnel from an artillery shell hit an outside wall.
With no very clear vision on what's going to happen next and no clear information on what exactly is going on.
In 2019, democracy in Sudan appeared to be on the horizon. Protests against longtime leader Omar al-Bashir led to his ousting, but any hopes of a civilian government were dashed by a coup in 2021. Two armies were behind it, one under General Abdel Fattah al-Burhan, the other, the RSF, under Mohamed Hamdan Dagalo. They were in the process of negotiating a merge of those two forces.
What we saw just in the last 2 days is a breakdown in those talks as various factions of the security services squared off against each other, fearing that one side was going to be gaining an upper hand over the other.
An upper hand involving fighting on the street. Dozens of civilians killed, hundreds injured, a brief ceasefire mostly ignored.
Absolutely nowhere a part of this conversation are those civilians who are supposed to ultimately be running this country.
Now Canada, the U.S., the African Union and others are calling for an end to the hostilities, worried the violence could spread and it could spiral into an all-out civil war. Sarah Levitt, CBC News, Montreal.